anti-smoking lobbyists.
Yes. Some concern was expressed about
our glamorization of smoking.
Yeah. Now, in our last episode, we smoked a big old stogie.
Well, rather large.
Yeah, this one kid wasn't rather large.
And rather quickly as well.
Now, I read this, and I was touched by it. It's the word.
Yeah.
And so we put together a PSA about this terrible, terrible thing we call smoking.
Just a quick segment.
Because I've seen the error of my ways, and I now know never, ever smoke tobacco. You might think that this is cool, but it's not.
Well, that was interesting, and I certainly do hope that John does quit smoking.
I did quit smoking. I thought about it, and I did. Cigars are not for me.
Exactly. Push in the right direction.
Yes, I see.
Speaking of new directions, we decided to take a new direction this week with the fact that we're actually indoors.
We are
For the first time.
And I'd like to say, I'm enjoying the wetness. It is a lot wetter than I thought. I saw a picture of indoors before we started this thing.
Yeah.
And it looked like a very dry.
It was, but in fact it's really wet.
It's nice. It's cool.
Very cool.
It's cool. I like it. It's very cool. Yeah. Now I think we should be indoors more often.
We're going to give it a shot.
I think so.
Yeah, I can get used to this. It's pleasant. Now, being outdoors does have its merit as well.
It does.
Because, as Nathan found out earlier today, there's some interesting things outdoors.
There are
businesses.
There are many local businesses that are very interesting, and we learned quite a bit this week about them. And we got even a chance to interview a couple of them. So I guess we'll check that out now.
All right. So could you give us a quick description of what your business is?
Sure. I own Minotaur Games and Gifts. And Minotaur Games and Gifts is something we like to call an activity store. So everything you buy here is something that you can do something with. So we sell games, of course, we sell puzzles, we sell crafting supplies, outdoor toys, indoor toys, but all of the stuff is something that, you know, is activity-based, it's something you can interact with.
Right now in downtown Kingston, there are a lot of empty storefronts. Why do you think that is? Why do you think there are empty storefronts in downtown Kingston?
I think there are a few reasons. I think actually the situation is improving. It seems to be that a lot of the storefronts that were empty last year are beginning to fill up, but I think the recession is largely to blame. A combination of the recession, a few major players retiring, and hopefully things will shift back. The one concern I have, and I think a lot of people have, is that we've lost a lot of basic amenities downtown, and we'd like to get those back. Much as I love owning a sort of gifty, fun store, I am also a resident of downtown, and I feel it's very important to be able to live downtown without having to own a car or take a trip to the suburbs.
How do you think downtown businesses are important to you?
I think downtown businesses are important in a number of ways. Number one, a lot of younger people don't have cars, and getting out to the suburbs isn't necessarily all that easy. Downtown businesses also tend to be, without hoping to offend anyone else, out in the suburbs, I think more hip, more tuned in, less likely to be a chain store, so more likely to suit the individual needs of the people in general, and certainly youth are a major part of that.
Well, thank you very much for the interview, and
Thanks.
best of luck with your business.
Thanks.
I thought I'd try something new.
Welcome to the news segment. Yes, this week the paper has completely disappeared. This is of no use to us.
Okay, but we do know the news. We still know. I think
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We tried to contact the counselor last week about an interview.
We did, and we really wanted to do an interview. She was seemingly very excited about it. Called her last week. She was going to come on camera and talk to all you folks. But we've left 3 messages now, and there's been no reply.
We just don't know if she's okay.
Yeah, we're really concerned, I'd say. I mean, so if you're out there, Joyce McLeod King of Countryside District, running for re-election this year, if you're out there and still want to speak to us, or even if you don't, I mean, please just give us a call. We've got some space reserved on the milk cart. That's the level of concern that we're at.
Yeah. I want to know where you live. Now, something else interesting happened this week.
Speaking of
Councilor Rob Matheson. Councilor Rob Matheson is agreed to go golfing with us. Big news. And if you are running for mayor and would like to play a friendly game of golf, give us a call.
Yes, and it's about all of the candidates had a nice big mayoral golf tourney.
Yeah,
It's like fun.
Kevin could take out his Argyle.
Yeah, very excited. My Lacoste sweaters. Yes. I do this for you. I do this for you.
That's what
Well, we all do.
we really
Okay.
Now, speaking of Kingston, I noticed this week on the front and second page of the Kingston News Standard, there was an interesting article published. I think it sums up best to say that our website is better than yours. Better than yours. Yeah, well, according to reliable news sources.
Yeah, just me and maybe a political science professor from Queens. Who are they, right?
Now, of course, that said, I mean, we are always willing to help out a fellow candidate.
Yeah.
So if you're concerned about your website, and we'd like to make it look a little better, I mean, I would say, give us a call. You know?
Yeah, obviously we are bastions of knowledge on the interweb.
Yeah, of course.
I feel that we could probably let it happen.
You just need to know that the internet is a series of tubes.
It's true. That's what it's not a dump.
It's not a dump truck. It's not a scary thing. Social media.
And if you don't get that,
involve the youth. Social media.
Anyway.
Moving on. We did something else interesting this week.
Yep. This week we were also, as well as Minotaur, we talked to Classic Video, which is an establishment in the downtown area. They're a video rental store, been around for about 23 years, so we'll send you their way. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yep.
All right, so I'm here with Ray from Classic Video here. So tell me about what is Classic Video exactly?
Well, we're a DVD rental, a movie rental store. We do sell some product here, but it's been rental since we started. We've been in this location for 22 years, and we've seen some of the other stores come and go. We're still here.
Right on. So this business is a member of the Downtown Business Improvement Area and the DBIA. What sort of DBIA initiatives have helped Classics Video that you can think of, and what would you like to see organizations like the DBIA and Kenco do in the future
Well, I couldn't say, I couldn't talk specific about all of the work that's been done. I do know, I believe it was the Business Association who was behind turning this back into a two-way street, which we found helped. Slows traffic down, which we appreciate. It also, it did open up parking spaces here. The association did get behind renovating Market Square. That's brought people down. You know, certainly the movie night that's held down there has drawn a lot of people downtown, and we find that anything, it was the rink also, the skating rink, people come down, skate, maybe wander over for a hot chocolate or something at one of the pubs or whatever, but they'll quite often stop in, pick up a movie and head home with it, so that's worked for us also.
Right on. Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, well,
and one final question. I noticed that you have a beard.
Yes.
Would you prefer a bearded mayor to a non-bearded mayor?
Personal preference.
Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Of course, I think it adds a bit of wisdom.
I think so. Well, thanks very much.
All right, you're welcome then. Okay, guys.
All
See you
right,
later.
yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Let me know how it turns out.
So that's how we saw the world this week. Yep.
I feel very bad. I don't think we should come indoors anymore.
Let's do that. So look for us next week on Thursday.
That is when we do stuff.
For another exciting outdoor episode of
I'll run this down.
Yeah. Yeah.